The Community Foundation of Central Missouri provides a simple, powerful, and trustworthy vehicle through which donors can give back to support our community. They can do so personally and professionally without having to take on all the logistics, such as research, vetting, investments, and bookkeeping. Simply put, we are not necessarily a charity to give to, but rather a charity to give through. We facilitate your philanthropy.
When we decided that we wanted to establish a fund, we really didn't have the expertise. So we did a lot of research in trying to figure out what's the best fit for us. And the things that we were looking for really was we needed the expertise. We needed the service. We really wanted to have some good service. And we also needed access to some resources. And when we did our research, we ended up working with the Community Foundation of Central Missouri, and it just met all three of those things.
100% of our income comes from this community. We wanted a community fund that would enable us to give back to this community in a way that shows the appreciation of the support that this community provides. Every year, we're touched by stories within our community, and we have the flexibility of determining who to source those funds to.
The fund for us impacts a lot of different things. It impacts the rural communities that we serve. And where our staff, our team, where they live and work every day. You know, it aligns with our goals and our values as a cooperative. And this fund allowed us to not only help agriculture, but those rural communities where it's located as well.
You make tax-deductible donations into your fund in the form of cash or property, stock, mutual funds, other assets that you might have. You determine how much and when to donate. And then you choose from one of our existing investment mixes or work with a third-party financial advisor to manage your fund assets. Your assets grow over time, and at your convenience, you then grant monies to one or more public charities that you wish to support.
When people give money, they give money for something specific. And that might help for a year. But you also need to think about long term, is there some way that we can sort of keep helping an organization? And I think that's what, going through the Community Foundation, I think that is one way that it helps.
The Community Foundation is just this powerful local vehicle that does all manner of good. You think about the nonprofit sector, it does stuff that no one else is willing to do, like feed seniors, educate children, take care of animals that aren't wanted. On and on and on, this all happens through the nonprofit sector. Every single day, we are helping in all of those various arenas. And it's 300 or 400 different nonprofits now that we fund. And all of those organizations are doing good things, helping us have better lives here locally.
While I was on the Community Foundation board, we developed a gifting program for real estate. This enabled us to, after I left the board, it enabled us to make the first gift of real estate to this Community Foundation and to work through the nuances of handling the real estate donation. They elected to receive rents off of that, then decided to sell the property and reemploy the cash from that sale in a method that their board directs.
It really helps multiply the dollars that someone might contribute. They also know that the board is community members like them, and they can understand where those funds could be directed to help support the arts or other areas that would benefit the broad community. Likewise, they could have their own family donor-directed funds to be very specific about their passions and their levels of interest. But in either case, it really helps keep the dollars here in our community and supporting the agencies that are important to them.
Well, it was a different way of giving. It allowed us to put something in an investment that enabled it to grow within the Community Foundation. And we can add to and subtract from it at our desire. And then we can draw from those funds to distribute in the manner we deem appropriate.
John and our board and his staff are great people, to work with. So the ease of working with a local, foundation and the ability to, self-direct how your funds are used and the tax breaks. Those are the big benefits that I see coming from the foundation.
Our purpose at the Community Foundation is to inspire and nurture philanthropy for the public good. Funding gaps exist, and they can diminish the quality of life for many members throughout our community and beyond. The Community Foundation of Central Missouri is an invaluable resource that provides an opportunity for people to impact lives, both through their giving and receiving. We hope that you will join us to work together and change lives.